policies are different. So the challenge exists to consolidate and give a one aggregated view. Multiple general ledger, geographical location, and data might be coming from multiple general ledger. And when data comes from different general ledger GL from different countries, they may follow their own standards. They follow their own country standards to record the transaction. But when you want to display in a consolidated view, it should be international standard. So even if you talk about gap, I'll discuss about that. GAAP. The GAAP is a standard, generally accepted accounting principle. For US and UK is different. So there are some differences. So if I create general ledger, it's country specific. The rules apply to a specific country, bodies. When you merge them, you need to come into a centralized place, a common way. And another issue, multi-currency conversion. HFM kind of products are not implemented for a departmental level. It is often implemented for country-wise because the solution is expensive and it is designed for addressing enterprise level problem. So multi-currency, when I say when I record my balance sheet, so I use a local currency. If I record my balance sheet in India, my currency context would be INR. When I record the same balance sheet for some other country, I use local currency. So all information I capture in local currency, but when I display the consolidated view, I need to turn this local currency to base currency. So when I consolidate, currency conversion is one of the important aspects which one has to deal with, and multiple currency conversion, and also sometimes direct currency conversion is not possible. We may have to work with triangular currency conversion where we do not do directly. So these are the issues. Some, like, we cannot convert INR to Chinese currencies, so we may require triangular currency conversion, USD and then CNY. So these are some issues which people have to deal with and which may not be possible using traditional Excel report. And the data, if you maintain data, I'll also show you many organizations are still using Excel, and the small organization use Excel because of budget constraint and the kind of data they manage. But what are the issues and pains associated? One is the data which you manage, it is outdated. We have no method to update data automatically. Based data collection, incorporating changes from organization merger and acquisition. When merger and acquisition occurs, when merger occurs for two different countries based company, and challenge become even more. So company in India acquire some company in Germany, they have own standard, accounting standard. In Indian company, they have own accounting standard. So merger and acquisition become a really challenging work over there. Now, as you might have heard that there is another product for IPN called for data profiling quality insurance, we call FDQM. Why do you need it? See, financial consolidation solution can meet these challenges by streamlining data collection. We are retrieving data from multiple data sources. From technical point of view, some data is coming from PeopleSoft, some part of data coming from my mainframe legacy application, some data stored in Oracle. When you integrate that, you need a data to ensure you store data in a uniform manner and one integrated manner. So FDQM does the job of streamlining data collection and integration from multiple sources. So you may not require an additional ETL tool to may or may not require to perform data collection. And FDQM makes your job very easy, your life very easy when your data is coming from disparate data source, altogether disparate, different technology, different language. So FDQM helps you to consolidate this work. So this is simple. This slide shows the kind of consolidation which may require just a 3 example. There may be many more consolidation types could exist. Consolidation may require for balance sheet, the balance sheet in which asset and liabilities of parent company and its control subsidiaries are combined, thereby presenting balance sheet items for parent and its subsidiary as if they were a single firm or an aggregated view. So balance sheet from parent company and its subsidiary companies are combined and shown a aggregated view to the business user, to finance department. Other kind of consolidation may be for balance sheet, maybe for trial balance, profit and loss statement, cash flow, and others. Now, one important thing, still I said many organizations still use Excel, and before HFM exists or similar tool which designed for financial consolidation, what was the approach? Still some organizations. And what are the problem associated? See, the diagram shows this is my parent company spreadsheet template as created by central headquarter consolidated. So I say the central headquarter which says create your profit and loss statement or your balance sheet in certain format. They give the template to the subsidiary companies. Template ensures the data when they receive it would be in identical format. So maybe the parent organization says record your all balance sheet in the same order in this fashion, in this manner. They give this sheet, mail them, because there is no other way, they mail them to the subsidiary companies. The subsidiary company, child organization, consolidate the child organization, send their, use the same template and send the balance sheet, cash flow, profit loss statement back to the parent organization. It means what child organization do, they simply use a template to ensure the way the information is recorded is uniform. So once child organization use a template given by the parent organization and they record all the transactions and send back to the parent department. This is all communication is happening through email. I mean, we have no means to track the transaction. And finally, once the parent organization receives the information from child organization, it is consolidated. What are the pains associated? Let's see. When the spreadsheet approach is used, spreadsheet templates are created by central headquarters. Spreadsheet being used by central headquarters and emailed to a subsidiary organization. Then on a monthly basis, it's a recursive approach. It's not one-time work. So every time the pain is associated. On a monthly or quarterly basis, these spreadsheets are updated. So the subsidiary organization records their cash flow, balance sheet or profit loss statement on monthly basis and emailed back to the central headquarters. And the central headquarters consolidate into master spreadsheet. And they use very complex, they may use very complex macros. Advantage is very low cost, no software hardware is to buy. Everyone in the organization already has an email address and spreadsheet. But the disadvantage what? This solution cannot be implemented enterprise level, specifically when you have hundreds of subsidiary organizations. The data collection management is very difficult. This solution suits to a small organization. This is not a preferred solution for a possible solution for enterprise level. What are the challenges? Why cannot be implemented enterprise level? Let's see in the next slide. Yeah, financial management, as people know, I decided the primarily used for financial consolidation. Apart from this, it is also used for budgeting and forecasting. Can be used. So one is three broad components. It helps to consolidate data when data is coming from disparate data source, legacy system. Your legacy system data might be coming from mainframe. Interpreting the data, storing in a consolidated and single view format is challenge. Data might come from legacy system, from Oracle, from ERP system, from SAP or other data source. Detailed budget. The data may be coming, the information we may capture from HFM planning, and HFM planning might give me planning information, planning forecasting information for departmental level. In order to incorporate the information captured from HFM planning and HFM pillar or other thing, HFM could be used as a centralized application to capture budgeting, forecasting and financial statement in a centralized location. Using HFM, as I said, HFM financial management is not the only tool in the market. There are other tools of the similar feature. Some of them from OLTP environment, from ERP system, but the major issue associated with the performance, as HFM is a product suite from Hyperion, and it is designed keeping the analytical needs in mind. So doing what if analysis, scenario based analysis, we already have an aggregated data. We do not work on OLTP, and and OLTP is not designed for analytical purpose. We work on OLAP model. So the data analysis, what if analysis is relatively very slow, and done most often in Excel. In the old days people used to Excel, but now even Microsoft Office can connect to HFM product suite and we can do offline analysis. We'll discuss them in subsequent chapter, how planners or business users from finance department can do online analysis and offline analysis. Okay, this is a complete picture of how HFM financial management works in a layer diagram. You need to understand, I have an enterprise organization. It means my office is located in all various locations in various cities. So we have offices in various cities. We have regional office in the capital of the provision, or we have office in capital of all state, and then we have a head office. So every local office is responsible to create is monthly or quarterly result. So let's say I have a distributed organization. I have distributed distributors in all the cities, and I have a head office, a regional office for all the distributor in one state. So for various cities in Hyderabad, there is a distributed office. Various cities of Andhra Pradesh, there is a distributed centralized office in Hyderabad.